P1, P2, so they just go up the stairs and back down. In the previous stream, I noticed that this is a little bit chaotic up here. From YouTube, hi Count K, I'm keeping well, thank you very much. How was yourself? So I noticed that this is a little bit chaotic up here. Could probably do with a slightly wider concourse, which will improve things slightly there. So I think that is something that we'll be looking at doing in this stream. Over this side, this is all fine. This is all fine. It's just probably not the most efficient way of doing things. On each level, you can't go over the train lines. So if I wanted to go over that train line, I'd have to go up and down and go that way. So, a bit stuck there with that. So, I think the first protocol is unfortunately going to be demolishing this toilet and this restaurant, because I am unable to move them backwards. And then we'll have to rebuild them afterwards. So we're going to lose out a bit here because of how it is. But let's demolish that. Demolish that. Right, medium corridor. Stick that in there. Use these pins to drag it about. So that will open up that area quite well. Take 2 hours to construct. Now we had a cafe there. Stick that there. And we also had a toilet there. Stick that there. We're going to need doors on both. I think this is where it's going to get a bit expensive. £18,000. Get that built up. Once that's built up, we can litter this area a bit more with stuff. We do have a ticket office here, but I'm thinking about putting a ticket office on each platform, mainly where people enter, and then that should hopefully help. We do have children now coming through the station, so they're a child, so their size is small, their speed is good, the vision range is okay, I suppose, and that's what they're after. So once this corridor's built, we're going to have to rearrange this stuff here to make that work, but it will enable a little bit more room. So there we go. So that's that built up. Now there is a chance that people are gonna get lost here because they're a bit thick. So the doors have been built to the places. So we got a vending machine here. So let's have a look. Vending machine. Stick that on that wall there. We got 3 ticket machines here. We'll stick 3 in there. So they're there. We also have a station map. We have another coffee machine over here as well. And we have some litter bins, which probably can stay in the middle, to be fair. But see how they're struggling past here. And we have whatever that big machine is, which is a food cart. So we'll stick that there. So 12 grand there. They'll take a bit of time to be built. Once they're built, I will delete these, and then that will free that up, because you see how people are struggling past here. Can't complain, just been doing the same old, just waiting to get my medical done for my bus licence, over and done with. That shouldn't take too long, I suppose. Mine didn't. It was quite quick, to be fair. So we've got like all this blank space here that we can use. This corridor's well properly utilised. Down here is not too bad. The station is really busy. Oh, we got an angry man down there. We'll have to investigate that later. We'll just focus on sorting out one area at a time, because we can only spend as much as what we're going to get. So at the moment, evaluation, we're going to get £91,000 for the evaluation, giving us a take-home profit at the moment of £8,000, which is not much, but we have built quite a bit, and that's on the target there. Construction, £21,000 in construction. So toilets are built. Right, that thing's built, so that can go now. That's built, that can go. We have a map. That can go. That can go. Oh, there's another station map there. We don't need one there. But we'll put one back in over there. There we go. So, already, look how much better this is. Where are people? R2. A3. A3's over here. So people are walking all the way around to go to A3. So what I could do is put a thin corridor across, and then that'll improve that. Why? I lost him. And obviously, more people you get through, the more money you make. So it is imperative to get these people through the station as quickly as humanly possible. B3, R2. So a lot of them are coming from all the way over here to go over to this station here. Now we can't go from the bottom directly across because you've got this station down here, which is Q. We could go from that level all the way over, which is an option. And that would sort it out. They could only book me in on the 28th, so glad it wasn't the 27th. There's so much going on with the car being out of commission for a few hours in that afternoon, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get past it perfectly fine, and everything will be all hunky-dory. Why are you mad? You're trying to get to C4. I think you get lost. That's fine. So I could build, as I say, one long corridor across to there. And then anyone that arrives on this platform that wants to go to... See, how's he ended up down there? He came in at A4 and he's going to C2. So he came in there. But he's managed to end up over here somewhere. So the people are thick. Not a problem, my friend. You're going from Q to A4. Well, you're going the wrong way. I think we need to put some signposts in here. So that way is A, B, C, Q and P. And then on this corner, put 2 in. That way for R and D. This way for C, B, A, P and Q. End of day valuation. £91,000. Not too bad. In the new day. So not doing too bad there. So hopefully this corridor now is a bit more self-explanatory to people. As I say, they are thick. I mean, I could send them all down that way, but there's no point to that. So they've got lifts to get down, which is the important bit. So that's not a problem. The station platform's got lifts to get down. I mean, you could get some escalators in there. But is it worth it? Well, see, that's the tricky part. It would speed things up dramatically, because you wouldn't have so many people fighting over a lift. But is it truly worth it? I mean, I could speed. What I could do is, if I got a small corridor, put that over to there, that there, that in there. Build that. I'll build a small one on this side as well. Only like that size, so it can hold an escalator basically. So now, this sign is incorrect. R doesn't go there. But we also need to move it. So let's just move that sign. So, there. And there. So people are going to get confused for a minute. R that way. D4. Oh no. And the other side. All the D's, P and Q. So anyone that wants the other platforms are going to get sent round. But if you want R, you're going to get sent straight to it. See, we've got a Q building for the lifts. So it's not very efficient, where I can get some escalators on. There, like that. Need two. One up, one down. Do the same on this side. There we go. And we'll sort the storage out, the thing out. So this one goes down to R1, D2, and that's it, innit? Yeah. So that's that one done. This one goes down to R1, and I can't see it, and D1. Right, then if you're on the platform at the bottom, goes to everything. But D1, because D1's over there. This one goes to everything. But D2. And then we need a signpost in here, which just points them, apart from D2 and D1, points everyone in that direction. There we go. So hopefully that helps. Okay, thank you. You have a good night too, mate. See how we got now more people using the escalators? So that's a good start. means people are moving. At least. So we got a toilet and that here. Could try and put a small restaurant in that gap there. Might as well fill it. And stick a door in. We might as well, at the same point, put an information board in there. Some bins. And another ATM. 14,000. There we go. So that's looking a lot better. This station platform's looking crowded, but there's not. The problem is there's not much you can do about it. This lift also goes to queue. Just realised. No, not going down. Oh yeah, it does. Duh. All that. Don't go to queue. Because the lifts to get to queue are there. And there's that one to get over to there. You've just passed the toilet, you thicko. Where are you trying to get to? C3. Well, you're going the wrong direction. Because you can't get to C3 because there is no lifts to C3. It's impossible for a wheelchair passenger to get over there. So, I think the easy option might be, is if it'll allow me, put one on there. Right, that overlaps. It's not a problem. So the easy way to sort that out will be to do it upwards from there. That overlaps with the escalator. Good, okay. Yeah, but surely I can put a lift there. Surely that must work. Bypasses the escalator there, bypasses it there, and hits it there. What about on the other side? I think it hits the track on this side. Yeah. Right, so we can't put a lift there. We've got stairs there. I mean, we could try and fit one. I think we could try and get one there. Going all the way down. Or we could do it on 2 levels. Yeah, so they're getting angry. Tell you what we could do. What about the day ended? Love5, thank you for uploading all the point of view videos. Really enjoying watching them. Many thanks. Not a problem. We got 91 grand progress to the next level, so we attract more passengers there. We now make a medical office. A passenger will also need medical. Great. Something else for us to worry about. Will it go in there? No. But if we remove that sign, it might go there. Yes, it does. Build it. Right. So now, a corridor out to that like that. We'll need a sign. Don't need one on that floor. On this floor we do. Hang on, there's no... Oh, there's no door. But we can go all the way down to the bottom. And then we can go up one a bit further down. A bit of a long path, but it's not too bad, I suppose. So we got that going down, and then we need to build another lift. Build it there. So then that goes up and is in level with that. We can build a bit of path that goes across there. Bob's your uncle. Right, so problem is I can't see the spines to get. Across, that's in line with everything else, so that'll build nicely. Right, so here we want a signpost. Now, because they're thick, I have to do 2 signposts. So 3 signposts. 1 that way, 1 that way, and 1 up that way. So that way is to all the C's via a lift. This is to everything else. This is C via stairs and escalators. Sorted. But the lift's not built yet, so they're going to get a bit mad. That's to all the C's. And they come down, they've got a signpost as they come out the door to where they're going. then this lift only goes to C1 and C2. So this one is C1, C2. This lift goes to everything but C1, C2. Because passengers will go down the lift to go across. And to accommodate the idiocy of the passengers, we'll need a 3-way arrow, one going that way. So we make that a 4-way arrow. So this one is via the elevator. You can get to everything. Fine. I will need an extra one on there as well, actually. Put that one round that way. That is to C5 by walking. That one takes you to C4 and C3 by walking. This one takes you to C1, C2 via the elevator. And this one takes you to everything apart from C4, C3, and C5. Done. What a messy sign that is. Well, one elevator's done. That one's got an hour left on it yet before it builds. Hopefully that will help. I mean, we need to start building some medical buildings. To aid. So we can stick one in there. Stick a door on it at the end. 24 grand. So I think that's pretty much as we can build for this cycle. Because we're getting very close to not being able to afford anything. So R to B5. That needs a sign on it. Or B doors. And that way to all C doors. Because they're thick. And that's what you've got to watch in this. How are we doing over it? Well, we're looking busy, but it's an improvement on what we had. We can get a medical in down here. But it's whether I'm going to be able to afford it. Because we're only making 19 grand at the moment. We're coming out with a loss, but it's not too bad. It's something we can sort of chew up. So we've got an overlap going on here. So let's unoverlap this. That into there. That one is going to have to sit in there, I think it is. What we overlap in here. That building. And we need a door on that. There we go. So that gets us a medical down there. We do need to put a signpost on this one. That needs to be to C5, C4, C3 via the lifts. Add an arrow on there. Spin it round so it's on top of the other one. 3, 4, 5 via a lift. Hopefully that should cure that problem, because they'll get there and they'll see that. Hopefully that should cure that problem. And then obviously when they go down here, we've got the sign that says, "Go over there, you thick people, and find that lift." You're looking for C3, well that's downstairs, you keep passing the escalator that goes to. Q's quiet. You want medical, because you're sick. We're not going to get a good rank in here. We still got A. Minus 11,000. Not the end of the world. We did spend a lot of money. We'll put another sick bay thing in there. Because a lot of these people will just walk past them. You can put signposts to them. If you go in here, you can go food, and it adds it like that. But there's not really too much point in it, I don't think. If you could, you see, one of the issues is, like I did down here with C, this double arrow here. You can't stack. So if I want C1, it's either, if you don't select one of them, I can't then select one of these and go, yeah, but they're by the escalator. So it's a bit of a issue there with that. But it works. I'm directing people past this platform so they don't have to go up and down stairs. Which is handy. There's not really many other shortcuts I can do here. So it's just about getting this balance of people right. Because we've got 6 out of 6 currently active, 20 exits active. People are happy. They're spending a lot of time looking for tickets. So can we do tickets on here? Tickets. So let's have a look. Doesn't show me people. Oh no, they do. We've got a few people there. He's found tickets, that's not a problem. Struggling to find tickets down here. On this floor. Solution to that is going to be to get, can't put them there, but I can put them either end. Like that. So that might solve some of that problem. I think you're going to have people looking for tickets down here, yeah. But down here we're going to stick in a small ticket office. Three people. But the The platform's not that busy, so it's not too bad. Right, and I think that's the maximum really we can spend on this turn. So we'll speed things up. See if we've got any major problems creeping up, but it looks like people are managing to traverse the station quite well. So we could put a shortcut in there, which then some of the people from A3 won't walk all the way round. It's a bit shorter. But it all depends how many people are coming out of there that want. But that gets them down to the R platforms. So it could be worth it. How much is it to build a small corridor from... Oh no, we don't want it there. We want it on that sign there. Ah, there's a rock in the way. Of course there would be. So it has to be there. We built a small corridor going across like that. £453. That's not too bad, to be fair. And then that takes you to the lifts and all for there. But I could do it on there. Like so. That's 540 though. Because it's longer. So I'm thinking possibly there is the best bet. So let's do it there. And then we're going to need another sign straight away as they enter. We're going to need 2 on it. 1 pointing that way. 1 pointing that way. So this is to D. Bloody game ended. 94,000. Oh, 14,000 lost. But again, we built £35,000 worth of stuff. So if we didn't build all that, would be in profit. Not by much, but would be in profit. So I'm not going to quibble too much about that. So we want to get rid of... Well, we need to sort that out in a minute. B, C, Q and P. Build that. Now this sign, we can get rid of R off it and we can get rid of D off it. So anyone that wants R and D are going to get sent down this corridor. They're going to get to the end here and hopefully see that. Hopefully. But we're going to need another sign here anyway, so we might as well build one. That way and that way. So this way will only take you to A3. This way will take you to D and R's. This way will take you to all of them except A3, P and Q. There we go. So we've already got some people using this little bypass route here. Which is really what we want. I mean, I could put another one in all the way over to there. And then that would save anyone that comes in these walking down here, round here, up there. But will that save that much time? Well, it probably would, to be fair. Because even then, the people coming out of here that want C and B don't need to walk all the way into this melee of mess. But oh, it's one of them. It's justifying the cost. We need to get as many. This, in a way, this needs to be low because the lower this number is, the more people we're actually putting through the station. We're going to get the next level. We're still struggling on medical and ATM. So we got someone that was lost then down here. It's this pink guy. So we got an achievement, service 100,000 passengers. Good. Are we still in fast mode? Yes, we are. So let's see with the minimum amount of building how much we're actually going to come out with. I mean, we've sped up some things. It's, have we sped up stuff enough? That's the question. I can see a shortcut path that we could put in. Tell you where in a minute. So, reach level 15. It's all good. Oh no. So what's just opened is S1, S2, a whole load of E's. Q's going to become busier. R2's going to become busier, and we're going to get visited by gamers now. So that time we come out with 19,000. Not bad. But now, all the way over there. So they're all paused, so nothing's going to happen at the moment with them. And that is a long way to go. And that station is on the top level, so I'm going to have to access that station from down below. Great. But for now, let's put this shortcut in that I've spotted. So from there, we can go over to there. Like so. 394 quid. £79 per day to maintain. I'll put the signage in afterwards. So what this will enable people to do is those that come from A3 will be able to go straight down here to P and Q. They won't have to walk through this bit, which will free up some of this escalator as well. So this sign here, let's put one on it. So via the lifts, you can get to Q and P. Add another one on as well. That you can go to B, C. Because you can. Then we are going to need to build another signpost here. Going that way. And that's so you can go to A3. I can do A3 or D and R. To be fair. So that'll have people going that way. I think it'll be fine not having, because they'll come around this corner, they'll see that. So I think that should be fine. So as you see already, plenty of people using the bypass. We need to add to this one that you can go to A3 and R. Not by the lift though. A3 and R via that way. So that bypass is getting quite busy now. But look how many people are bypassing this. I mean, unfortunately, this is where our ticket hall is, essentially. So, but there's tickets down there as well, and everything they need once they get close to each platform. Upkeep's way up. So the only way now to cure that is by connecting these, and this is going to be expensive. Because it's going to be one hell of a corridor. We got B because we've not got stuff open. We only lost £3,000, so that's not too bad. Yes, I know they're not connected. Right, so I think we put a medium corridor in between these two. Bloody snapping. Oh, that'll do. Put that there. I've got a feeling we're going to need a large one. But it doesn't really matter because you can edit the size of them as we go anyway. So we want to stay on that line. Say go up to there. Because then we can go across to that one. Need to edit that so it's going where I want it to go. There. This is expensive. And that all the way across to near to that. Nope, don't want to do that. To near to that entrance. Do it like that, we can put a straight in there. Then we want a medium corridor. Out of there. And we got this one here, which, well, the shortest path is going to be straight across. So that would enable us to open up them two entrances once we've signposted the place, obviously. So we can signpost away now. So at the moment we want one there. We'll put them down first. We're going to need one there. One there. One there. One at the end of this corridor. Might need some in the middle. One there. One there. And one there. Right, so that will cover most areas. God, this is going to be a walk and a half, isn't it? Right, so from E3, you can go to, at the moment, you can't get to E5. And you can't get to E4. But you can get to the other E's. D, C, B, A, P, Q, and R. All of them can go that way. Then what we can do is we copy this sign, put it over here, paste sign, add E, add it, day ended. That, not the sign, add E3 into that sign. We need to take E3 out of that sign. And that one we need to take E2 out of it. So that's them two signs done. Apart from, we'll just make sure that people can spot E2. And we'll do the same here. E3. This is going to need 4 on it. So this one goes to E3. This one goes to everywhere. And we've got to modify all these signs yet as well. Right, let's just slow down time a minute. I don't need that one. Right, that's going to E1 and E2. This one's going to need 2 on it. One going that way, one going that way, and that's going to have E3 and everything else on it. That's going to go to E1 and E2. That one's going to go to E3 and everything else. That one is going to E2 only. There we go, and people should be able to spot E1 from there, surely. Alright, then down here, I want a 3-way on that. That one, all the E gates. That one, put all the A's apart from 1, B, C, D. That way, A1, hang on, not D on that one. D on that one. Yep. And then that one, we'll put a 3-way in just to make sure that people can't be fooled. That doesn't go to R. That side goes to R. That goes to A1. This side goes to E's. Same on this side, so that one is A2. That one is to C, B, everything, all the A's apart from A2 and 1. PQ. That way goes to R, D, and E, and A1. There we go. £10,000. Let's build it. So it'll all build at different rates depending on the size of the concrete that we've used. But as soon as it's finished, we'll be able to open these other doors up. What we are going to have to do is add a few signs in here. So that way for E, that way for E, E onto that one, E, 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 see, this is the problem now. E, get rid of R, E. So this is where this game gets quite complicated now, because we've got to make sure that all the signage is correct so people can't get lost. But people will. So then we go down to this level. So that goes up to E. The escalator goes up to E as well. E. Hopefully that should be enough that people will spot that it's going that way. Hopefully. Go down to this level, add E onto these platforms. We're going to have to add E onto the stairs here. And onto there. 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 People are going to be saying they're getting lost as well now because they can't find E. for some reason, because the additional science, so we got this running now. So what we're going to have people now, as they come through A2 as well, they're going to be going down there to get to there, which again takes away a bit from here, but it's what it is. At the end of the day, these escalators are immensely busy. It's because I've put that they go to C and B on there as well. No, don't go to C and B. It's just the two platforms. C and B, that way. Go that way. That will push people down this corridor, so we may have to widen it. But it works. How are we doing? That's nearly built. That one's built there, so this has still got 29 hours on it. That's how big that is. It's so big that it's gonna take ages to build. So we're gonna have to forfeit a loss for a little while, I think, until that's built. Oh, I think speed up time. So that corridor's built, that one's built. So we're just waiting for this big corridor to build now. Oh wow, that's got busy, hasn't it? I think we take a bit more of a loss here. And add the corridor widening. There we go. I'll only widen it a bit, but it's kind of a bit wide is better than not wide at all. 74 grand, that's fine. 8 grand loss. It's nothing. So we're going to be opening a lot up, so. Still 24 hours to this opens. That is the problem with such a big corridor. We can link this up as well, so people don't have to walk all the way around for the Bs. That'll help free up this corridor a bit as well in the later times. So there we go. So that's that corridor up, widened quite a bit, which will help. Shall we widen this up? Not widen it up. Shall we link these up? I think it'll be worth it, but maybe in the future. Slight advantage with this platform being here is this is going to be a complete different route. We can have a route from there, a route from here, converging, going up onto the platform. So that's not too bad. God, this time's dragging on. We're going to be struggling to get any more than 74 grand. At worst, we can take a loan out if we run out of money. But as we've not done any construction, it shouldn't be too bad. We do appear to be maybe down on ticket sales. But we have a chance of making profit. See if we can do it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. We're in the black. We're £2,000 in the black, which is good. Next. Oh yeah, £2,000 in the black. This is still 5 hours away from being built yet. And there's nothing we can do until that gets built. Because we can't open these up because they've got nowhere to go. All it'll do is lower the valuation on the so we gotta wait. 3 now, I think that is. 2. Very efficient builders. I will be ending this stream, by the way, just after I've opened these up, so just so you can see what it is, and then we'll carry on building the new S and E section in another stream. 50 minutes. Corridor is open. So we can go to these. Go. Open. 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 So we're going to have people coming straight out. And the first bunch have found the way into the station. You're going to Q1. Let's see if you manage to find your way. Follow you. Q1. You're going down there, down there. You're going to go down there. You can see you found your way to there and you've arrived. So that is efficient. There's no way to get them out of there any quicker. You can't find E3. Oh, where did you come from? Oh no, you don't know where you're going. So we need information boards. Stick one in there. You're going to Q. R. See how this wheelchair passenger does. So they're going to C3. So let's see if they can navigate to C3. Coming that way. Going down there. They've gone back. Why did they go back? Oh, they're R1 to C3, so they've ended up here somehow. Oh, I don't get that. You needed information, and then that's how you find out where you're going. E2. So you need more information boards, basically, to fulfill them. But as you can see, already 115,500 is what we're going to... So we're instantly making more money. Just because we've opened the station up. So the next cause is to get them to open more than likely. What level are they on? They're on level 1. So I could connect them there, but I'll probably just connect them up the top. So E2 more and D2 more. Not a problem. So for now, I'm going to leave that there, and we will finish joining this up with the station in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.